Just and put the chair here so it can sit here.
You want to?
And we're live too, so we're live. So no, you have to sit here. No, okay. You have to sit there. Bring the chair, sit here. No, because we're live.
All right.
All right. What's going on, everybody? Y'all can't see me, but I can see y'all. What's going on, people? How y'all feeling? Getting everything set up for everybody to get on here. Right. Who's on here yet? Who's on here? Let's get it. All right, everybody. We in the building. How y'all feeling today? It's Coach Reg back on deck. We're going to wait till people get on here. I'm watching the video. We're going to wait till y'all get started today because this professor is going to pop his collar today. All right? So let's get it. Yeah. All right. I'm waiting. Just waiting for people to come on.
Yeah, okay.
Make sure it's Zoom. Nah, it's good. We're good. Okay. We're straight. We're straight. I'm gonna give it a couple. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes, and then we're gonna get started. All right. Okay. All right. Let's get it. I need 2 of those pens. Yeah, 2 of them because the sun's in my eye. All right, fellas, females, welcome to the conversation about vaginal size. Because there are different sizes, and behind this little veil is the research that I did. I get this sun in my eye. The sun's dropping right now, so it's kind of annoying. So I'm gonna wait till we get on here. You got those? All right, you gonna cover? You should just use that right there. Let me see. Let me see. All right. Let me see. Nah, because it's in my way. Perfect. It can be darker. Just gotta get it out my way. That's what she said. All right, that's perfect. Boom. Perfect. Now no sun's in my eyes. All right. Perfect. All right, let's get it, y'all. All right. All right. She said that's good. All right, let me back this up a little bit so they can see the whole thing. Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So look, people, I'm gonna take this off. That was just for the thumbnail. All right, so look, people, check this. A lot of fellas are confused. Okay. A lot of us men, we strive to be the best. You know, it's all about getting bigger. It's all about satisfying her. It's all about all that stuff. But I think it's better if we understood how to properly choose that woman, because per her race, there are different sizes of vaginas out there that may just be compatible for you for her size. So now there are ways to change your size and shape and girth and everything, and that's all in my Regeneration 2.0 program. But what your main focus should be is on finding that one and your performance when you find her. Stamina, endurance, and how much you know as far as how to maneuver through her body. Because if you're that guy and you just have, something that's just not compatible for anybody, you might need to be able to perfect them other skills when it comes down to it. I'm just gonna let y'all fellas know. All right. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this off. We're gonna go into some of the research that I'm getting into today. All right. And this research, and if y'all can't see it, my handwriting kind of small. If y'all can't see it, it is what it is. But I'll pretty much be reading this off for y'all. Here, take these right here.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Now, okay. Now, I don't know the year, but they did a study on 3 different types of women, right? African American, Caucasian, and Hispanic. Now, for Asians, there wasn't conclusive research on, but if you're a man, and I was wild back in the day, I've done a lot of conclusive research You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, as many other guys have. So, fellas, females, y'all might know what's going on inside your bodies more than us. And fellas, y'all might know per her race which was more compatible for you, because it's not about size, it's more about compatibility. All right. And there are different types of vaginas that are more compatible for you than others. All right. Now, before we get started, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you don't agree with me, if you do agree with me, if per your experience you may want to share, because the Asian research isn't really conclusive, you know, besides what I've done personally, besides what you may have done personally. For me, I haven't really done with many Asians, but I'm just going to let y'all know, I was married before this, just so y'all know. I was not married before this, just so y'all know, a long time ago. All right, now, the research suggests, as I'm going to get into, it called for vinyl cast of the vagina to be obtained. The casts were taken while they were lying, okay, sitting, and standing. And the research was very different for all women, and it was of 100 women, different women, Caucasian, Hispanic, and Black. Now, per what I try to find for Asians, is a lot of the vaginal opening, you know, like say if she tight, say if she loose, is actually designed that way because of how they had babies. If you look at Caucasian babies, their heads are actually bigger than African American babies. With this research, it suggests that, okay, Caucasian women actually have a wider opening, okay, and front and back than Black and Hispanic. Now, there are 5 different types of, there are different types too, okay? 5 different types of vaginas. All right, fellas, females, all that, 5 different types, okay? The first type is the parallel sides, okay? She has just parallel sides, all right? And her sides are, you know, obviously it's little ridges and stuff inside of her and everything to help you pleasure, which is why I say the shape is more important than the particular length. If you're not like super endowed, you shouldn't be worried about being endowed. You should be worried about being compatible, because honestly, if you're 12 and she can't take it, you're going to hurt her anyway. If you are 6 and you're perfect for her, you're going to like the best thing since sliced bread. I'm just going to tell y'all put too much pressure on yourselves, and I hope these videos are helping y'all out. All right. The next one is the conical type. It's like the, okay, so this here is the front to the back, right? Or the back. I think, no, this is the front to the back. So the front is like this, and her back opens up. So for this type, more wider type of guys, you know, are better for her, like a wider head. So say, you know, I hope this is, you know, a mature conversation with y'all, because I'm really like, I love sex. I love talking about it. And I hope y'all enjoy learning about it as well, because it's something we all do. And I think the more educated we are about it, the more we'll be able to stop being so stressed because of lack of knowledge. Knowledge of self starts with everything. And when I went on the journey of knowledge of self, I go all over the place. I want to know everything. And I hope y'all on that kind of journey too. Now, check this. The next one is the heart shape. All right. The heart shape, as you see, inside is like more of an opening for her as well. All right. Then you have the slug shape. All right. She has a slug. She has a really, like, her opening is kind of like, you know, thin, and then it opens up here, and this is normally the part where you pleasure her most, because you're just, you know, you're rubbing her wall, so more of a thicker head is better for her as well. All right, but you don't got to be super long, because these are the 2 spots you're going to have to worry about hitting. All right, now this here, okay, for the women, okay, because I got a lot of Black women that watch my stuff, the pumpkin seed is actually the out of research is something that most Black women actually have the most. Black women are said to have the tightest, okay, vaginas. I'm not talking about inside. I'm talking about the entrance, because Black women's babies, as you look at my head, I got a small head. You know what I mean? It's got small heads. You know, they got small opening. All right, and it's more prepared for the kind of babies that the Black women have. So if you look at the research I just said with the Asians, if you look at Asian heads, they got some big ass heads. And because they got big ass heads, they women probably got some big ass openings. Now, they probably not real long, because they're more compatible for the men, as what we have heard, the size of the men. So, but I mean, Asians, they probably have a wider inside as well. I'm just saying, just not super duper long. And it's not about being super long. It's about being compatible in the best shape for her. If you more have the pencil head shape, like if you look at a man's thumb, you can always tell the kind of shape he has based on if he has like curves in his thumb. If he has curves in his thumb, he has more of he has the head that's more satisfiable for a woman. I call it the Darth Vader helmet. If he has a flat thumb, like a long or a straight thumb, that's normally the kind of shape he has as well. And if you fellas, you look at your thumb, you already know I'm probably right because research, suggests that. I don't check it. I'm just letting you know for us based on what just letting y'all know. All right. Now it's not about me. I'm just telling y'all this is how you can kind of check a little bit as far as females. Like you're giving them all the information. Like I give you something. That's something for free right there, females. All right. Now, based off of the studies, here's the results. African Americans, women, tend to have the tightest at the front of the vaginal opening. And we'll get into how to figure out the length and everything, and how you're more compatible with it too. Caucasian tend to have the more wider opening, but it's shorter at the rear. So their opening is wider, okay? But at the rear, it's shorter. All right. So I mean, if sometimes you may have been with a Caucasian, you maybe being endowed and you're punching her cervix. It's not a good thing because you're going to shorten her lifespan. Just going to let y'all know. When you're hitting the woman's cervix, you are really damaging her for real. You're causing bacterial infections and all that stuff. So I always say before you have sex, if you go to the bathroom, don't go to the bathroom before you have sex. Wait like at least 10 minutes so your urethra is kind of clean, so you're not passing no bacterial infections, especially if you're really endowed for her and you're going to cause real damage and you can shorten her lifespan. She can have all kinds of vaginal problems because of what you're causing. You think you're helping her, but you're really hurting her. All right. And the last one is Hispanics. Now, here's the thing about Hispanics, y'all. Hispanics tend to be wider overall. Now, they're longer in the back, okay, and shorter in the front, all right? So inside of Hispanics, I don't know why, but they are inside, they're just wider overall. And probably because, I don't know, their baby's heads be super big. So I understand, I get it. But that's the research and that's what it suggests. And, now fellas are wondering, judging by my emails, how do I choose a woman based off of how she looks? I got you. So if you look at a woman's torso, it can judge look at how our bodies is set up. Now, our external parts have nothing to do with our internal parts. So if you're a female looking at a guy who's 6'8", he could not possibly be packing, and the guy's 5'7", he possibly is. If you look at a guy who's 6'8" ears and a guy 5'7" ears, and his ears that's 5'7" or bigger than 6'8", it's the same thing with penis size. All right, now for the vaginal size for the females, as far as her length, if you're an endowed guy, you got to choose a woman with a longer torso. All right, longer torsos normally are an indication of how much she can take, just so y'all understand. And I hope that you use information. And if you look at all the research that you've probably done throughout your adolescent lives or you're doing right now, you probably can say, okay, yeah, that girl had a short torso and I was knocking her stomach away. And then you got this girl with a longer torso and it's like, okay, I was more compatible for it. So the subject of sex, misunderstood, can cause stress, depression, mental health. You don't really know what's going on because you don't have a knowledge of your body to a level where you can, satisfy yourself by satisfying her or vice versa. Now, it is true that females are more wired sexually than men. Out of both of us, females, you have one particular part of your body that's only for sex, which is called the clitoris. Now, there are multiple things that you can do, fellas, for your female, but, understanding that particular part right there should give you a little bit of game right there, because if you are married to a woman and you just can't seem to make her orgasm, learn about that one piece right there. You might have a jump on the game. She gonna love you later for it. She might love you tonight for it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I hope that this information was valuable for you. I know it was valuable for me in my previous research without knowing. Fortunately, I haven't had many problems in the sexual area because I always wanted to be the best and perfect myself. And it's just another level of learning what I know and perfecting it on to share with you, so you can perfect it on your females. Because if a guy knows information and your female not feeling you, judging by the men who enrolled in my regeneration program and what they females leaving them and cheating on them and all that stuff, and then she got with a guy that knows what I know, she ain't never coming back to you. So I suggest, fellas, you get your diet right. I suggest you learn about your body. I suggest you get that together, because females, they're not going to tell you sometimes if you don't satisfy them, because they understand how sensitive we are about the particular area. And because they'll tell their girls, like, yeah, he don't know what he doing. He don't know what to do. He be missing a whole. They be talking. They talk. All right. And if you feel like you knocking it out and you got that little bit of doubt that you're not knocking it out, then that doubt is telling you ain't knocking. Because if you really satisfying her and you're really compatible, you know it. Like her legs are shaking and she's convulsing, all kinds of, like I'm telling you. And there are two different kinds of orgasms. There's a clitoris orgasm and there's a vaginal orgasm. Two different types of orgasms. You can make her have two at one time or just have one or the other. I'm telling you, get your knowledge game up, because if she meet a guy that know what I know, you're a goner. It's going to let y'all know. And I know sex is more about the physical and it's about the spiritual, but we got to get back to the physical sooner or later. And if we get back to the physical and we can't connect like that, it's going to be hard to get to another level. This can save your relationship or this can destroy it if you use the information correctly. But don't be too tough. Don't be too machismo. Understand, you got to become a scientist and pop your collar when it comes to learning about your health and your body. Because if you don't know about your health and your body, you are SOL. And if you don't know what SOL is, Google it. So besides that, I love y'all. If y'all have any questions, matter of fact, do they have any questions? Because I know my wife is watching this.
Yes, I'm watching it. Someone asked, how do you know so much of this thing?
Because I open books. I open books. That's how I know it. Like, listen, after my ayahuasca trip, y'all, it's just everything changed. My thirst for information amplified times a million. And I wanted to learn about this amazing vessel that the Most High designed. Because I'm designed, because the woman is designed very, very complex and different, you got to learn every single part of yourself and every single part of her. Now, my regeneration program is about getting you on board, changing your nutrition, learning some tricks, getting your fitness together, changing your stuff, increasing stamina, endurance, libido, all that stuff. But once you're there, then what you going to do? You got this woman, you're feeling yourself. You might got a little six pack, and she you don't know her body yet. When you know your woman's body, she gonna look at you like you the guy, like you that dude, like that. Where you learn that at? Where you learn that, honey? I'm just telling you. I'm just letting you know. I experienced it, so I know. When I learned this stuff and I tried this on my woman, woo, level up. She wasn't just. Why y'all think she making gourmet meals for me all the time? Why y'all thinking she do this? If your woman don't cook for you, you probably ain't cooking her. Just letting you know.
Facts.
I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. If your woman don't have that zeal for you like she used to, either change yourself or get a new one. I'm just gonna let you know, because it's sometimes that little area that just knowing her body makes the big difference on how she treats you on a daily basis. And maybe she don't respect you because you haven't respected her enough to learn her body, to master it. I didn't just want to master mine, I wanted to master hers too. Because if I do those both, now I totally am control. You know what I'm saying? It's about being number one. Any man with a heightened level of testosterone, and I mean heightened, which means normal, because we all should have a heightened level of testosterone, is a drive for power. And if you want power, you don't just want power in the business world. You want power in your household. And judging by what I see today, by men not running stuff, a lot of y'all testosterone is it's low. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I sell the products that I sell. I got Macuna, I got MACA, I got ashwagandha. These things are going to help you, but you got to be willing to help yourself too. All right, I'm going to be sharing more stuff like this to you, but I'm just going to let you know, use it. And if you're a female and your dude's too much, I ain't gonna learn that from him. I ain't go. All right, okay. The dude that's going to learn it is going to knock your woman back. Like she going to be at the club or she going to be with her friends and see this guy. You know, because sometimes when men have testosterone, it's like an aura around them. When a man's on his purpose, it's like an aura. It's like an aura around him. It's like his pheromones. Like females can just seem to smell that. I don't need you on him. And females like what they can't have. If y'all don't know, I grew up around women. I know women. They like what they can't have. Like if you don't want them, what's so special about him? Let me go find out. So I mean, if your woman's not respecting you, it's probably because you're not knocking it out. And if you are knocking it out, it's probably because you're not knocking something else out, like your purpose, like you're not on your purpose. So I mean, listen. I hope this information was very helpful.
One more question. Somebody asked, which race has the longest vaginas?
Well, it doesn't go by race, but the longest vaginas. It goes by torso.
Torsos, yeah.
Build. Build. Shorter women tend to have shorter vaginas because they just don't have where's it going to go? Like it's going to go all the way into your heart. Like it's not going to do that. Like you're never in nobody's stomach. You're not hitting her stomach. You're hitting her cervix. You're not in her stomach. So that little myth is out the window. I'm going to be here to dispel all kinds of bullshit we heard growing up. That is not real. If you're in her stomach, she's dead. I'm just here real with you. So it's not about what race has the longest. It's about what race has the widest, the best opening, and has the tightest. The length depends on the torso size. So like chicks with women like with longer torsos, it's just more. But it could be a thinner, like she could have the parallel, right? She could have a parallel vagina, which means that you don't got to be super thick because a parallel vagina, it kind of wraps around it. And women, you should be doing Kegels as well. If you're a woman, you're doing Kegels, you probably got stalkers. You know what I mean? What's the other question?
The next question was, what was this?
And make sure y'all like and comment. If y'all got any comments that you want to leave, you think I'm full of shit, and you put it in the comment section. I don't care. I just want to hear what you think because I want to know that I'm going in the right direction of, helping you people out. I mean, maybe because I'm wearing these crystals. Maybe I got these crystals on and it's amplifying my thoughts. I don't know. I'm just coming full circle when it comes to health and nutrition, sex, nature, nutrition, crystals, all that. It's all under the same umbrella. What's up?
Someone asked, how can they speak to you one-on-one?
You can book consultation. Go right to the website, intensityfitnessunited.com. Book consultation, and I'll set my time aside for you. We can have a one-on-one talk.
Another person asked, what would you recommend for a guy over in his 40s? What kind of supplement would you recommend for a guy in his 40s with low testosterone?
Go to my website. Go get you some MACA and ashwagandha. And get your woman some MACA.
Yes.
YouTube with MACA. But MACA, ashwagandha, and go to the gym and lift heavy. What else?
Yeah, and that's it for now.
Okay. All right. I mean, besides that, I hope that this video brought some stuff to you. Besides that, you can just hit end stream right there.
End stream, all
right. Right, hold on. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If y'all want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe. We got 70 more subscribers to hit the 50,000. I need your help to get the 50,000 subscribers. After 2.5 years, I got 50,000. Can you help me to subscribe so I can finally reach 50,000? And at 50,000, we're going to have something special for you because I appreciate you. All right? So like, comment, subscribe, share this video, put it on your Instagram, become an affiliate, do what you got to do. Don't tell me you ain't making no money. Become an Intensity affiliate and get your butt to work. All right? Hard work, dedication is how you accomplish anything. All right? Consistency.
One more question.
We got two more?
Yes. Right, the guy asked, how can he speak to you today? If he can book it today.
I don't think I'm available today.
Right.
I'm not available today.
The next person said, you made a video a while ago about cleaning out the system. What was the mineral you recommended?
I recommended my colon cleanse. Right. Before you get started on a nutritional journey, you should cleanse your colon first. You should literally go to the website, and the colon cleanse has a 10-day regimen where you're literally being walked through 10 days and you got 20 recipes. So you know what to eat in the colon cleanse, because whenever you get started on one journey to another journey, you have to reset your system and get all the bull crap out so you can bring the greatness in. What else? Any other questions?
And that's about somebody said, why don't you have a woman show ideal size using props?
Why not have what?
The woman show ideal size using props.
How the hell is she gonna do that?
How is she gonna do that?
How the hell am I gonna do that? all these women in the world, you want to see my wife do something? That means your game is low. If you want to see my wife do something and you can, that means like, yo, when men holler at my wife and y'all know she married, that means your game is weak. You gotta holler at a woman that's married already and go find another one. That means your game is weak. I'm not saying you do it, I'm just saying your game might be a little weak. I'm just gonna let you know. Any man that's gonna holler at a woman is just weak. It's married, it's just weak. I used to be weak. So I know what I'm talking about. Let y'all know in my previous life before I had my awakening. Any other questions?
And that should be it.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right. So besides that, I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all soon. Hit end stream. Until the next video. Peace.
Peace, guys.